Hey, what's up, y'all? It is Thais here. So, I am finally getting around to trimming my hair after 1 full year. So, I have my hair section into 4 sections. My hair is still damp, and now I'm getting ready to blow dry it to stretch my hair so that my hair can reveal the thinner ends that I need to cut. So, I am using my Conair blow dryer in 1 inch sections, making sure that I dry it completely and make sure that my hair is completely stretched. So I am using my blow dryer on the hot setting because I want my hair to be as stretched as possible. So I purchased a new hair shears from, since I had my old one for about 5 years now. So these are Japanese steel. They are designed to provide smooth cutting on both wet and dry hair. So I love how the handle feels. It definitely feels really high quality. It fits on my hand perfectly. So this is how my hair looks. As you can see, the ends are really thin. So I'm cutting where I see the ends like sort of bunching up. That's how I would describe it. So wherever I see bunching, that's the line I know to cut at. And I'm cutting my hair towards the side of my face. As you can see, I part my hair off and I am blow drying that hair going down towards the side. This is where my hair naturally falls so that I do not create uneven hair in the process. So I just take that hair and go ahead and blow dry it as straight as my blow dryer can get it so that it can reveal those ends. So if I were to measure how much I'm cutting about 1/2 inch to an inch. As you can see, look at those ends. You see where it bunches up and it's not as straight. That's the line I'm cutting at. So this is my unique way how I trim my hair. I'm not a professional, so if you don't feel comfortable with doing your own trims, don't feel pressure. Definitely go to a hair salon and get your hair trimmed. But I just love doing my hair. It's therapy for me, so I just use every chance to just do it myself. So I'm cutting the same amount all around my head, following that same technique. Blow dry first and trim immediately after. So the reason why I don't wait until the very end to trim my hair after I blow dry my hair, because by the time I'm finished with my hair, the other sections of my hair will have already started to shrink up and I won't have that perfect stretch to see where I need to cut. So it's important that I blow dry and trim as I go. So once I get to the top of that section, I just comb it down together and then I trim the whole section so that I can just even it out a bit. It's not as uneven. So I'm repeating that same thing on the opposite side. This is the second quadrant of my hair. Blow drying that section as straight as possible, making sure that my hair falls towards the side of my face, since this is how my hair naturally fall. And then I go ahead and trim off about 1/2 inch. So some of the things I notice in my hair that lets me know that I am overdue for a trim is that I start to experience an increased amount of single strand knots towards the end of my hair. I also notice that my twist starts to look thinner at the ends when I do my mini twist or when I do like chunky twists. You can see the difference in the thickness. If it starts to like get really skinny, then it lets you know that you have some thin ends that needs to be trimmed off. So I also noticed that my curls or my twist out isn't popping as great. It looks really frizzy and undefined, and I have less definition than I'm used to having, even though I use a styler. So those are some of the signs that I need a trim. Okay, so I'm moving on to the back section, and it gets a little bit tricky to maintain the evenness in the back by myself, but I do my best. So what I do is blow dry my hair in 1 inch sections like I did the front part of my head. So after blow drying that section, this is how it looks. And what I do is I pull the hair going straight back. This helps it to come out even, and then I flip it up so that I can reveal those thin ends. And as you can see a big difference with how the ends look. So I just trim it off until it's not as thin and straggly as it was. And then I go ahead and trim on the side. So flipping it upside down for the back helps me to keep it even, because if I try to bring it around my head, then I would end up with the middle being long and then the sides being short. So this is just something I came up with. It just made sense. I was like, okay, how do I trim the back of my head without making it uneven? And that was the best strategy I thought of. So I clipped that section out of the way, and I'm moving on to the second section. So you can obviously see where I need to cut. So I'm just pulling that hair back towards my back to keep it straight, and then I flip it up, holding it with the other hand, and then I cut those thin ends away. It's pretty obvious what needs to be trimmed once you get the hang of it. So once combing my hair feels a lot easier and it feels different and smooth, I know I did a good job with getting as much ends as possible. So I'm just finishing up that section, pulling the hair back, flipping it up, cutting off those thin pieces of hair, letting it go. So after a successful trim, my hair looks a lot thicker, especially towards the ends. I don't have as much see-through when it comes to that. My hair moves better. I can get the comb through my hair a lot more easier, and my hair holds curly hairstyles better. So that is how I know that my trim was successful. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Leave any questions or comments you have down below. I will link every product that I use in the description box for you to check it out.